Hi, Leo. You guys, as you know, if you watched my video last week, Leos, I love Leos. My moon is in the last degrees of Leo. So I'm a Leo Virgo. But I have to say, if I had to pick a favorite sign, it would be Virgos. Virgo. Because I have a lot of Virgo in my chart, a lot of 6th house. My 6th house is packed. Oh my God. Okay, Leo. This is your sexual magic tarot reading for this week. Let's see how you're feeling, Leo. Where do you want to go, Leo? What do you want to do, Leo? Let's see what's going on for my lovely Leos. Somebody could just be feeling all the love, all the loving feelings. Leo, I'm feeling stuck. Yeah. Don't want to move. Something feels stuck. Something doesn't want to move. Something feels like this. All right. 3 more. 1, 2, 1. Okay. Something could have slipped out, or something slipped out, or something fell, or something's falling, or something's stuck, or something doesn't want to move, or what is going on, Leo? Yep. Oh, Leo. Oh, man. I actually have in front of me I don't read this deck with the traditional meaning of the tarot, even though, I am trained and certified. I'm learning that I just like to channel, that I channel all day long, and that is a gift of mine that I am finally letting the world see. But it's ironic that for the Leo reading, I pulled the Leo card, so I think it's very clear message that this is how the Leo is feeling. Now, I also want to say that just because I am picking up this and this is what makes sense for me, you will know how it applies for you. It is either you, the person who's cross-watching to see what's going on with Leo, or this is how Leo feels. And for me, I am feeling like this is from the perspective of the Leo. Okay. With that said, there's definitely something feels stuck, or there's no way out, or you're tied to someone. Excuse me again. You can feel like something was sent to you, like from God, from the universe, whatever you believe in, whatever you call it, something higher, bigger than yourself. And you just know this, okay? You know this. This is for you. You're tied to it. You could have a child with this person. You could have children with this person. You could have everything with this person, okay? Passion, creation. But it also feels like they balance you out, or there's something about them that balances you out, because the energy that it feels like is that, you know, we're next to each other and we're moving forward. It feels very like together. It doesn't feel like your backs are to each other. It's not like that. It's like, we're in this together. We're in this mess together. It does feel like a mess. It feels like a mess to me. It feels like it's a mess. And maybe the mess is like in the bedroom, or it's, you know, the environment you're living in is messy, or you don't like that the situation is messy, or this person is messy, or you're in a situation where you feel like you got into this situation, now you're in it, you're moving forward with somebody because you have to. And you just feel like your life is a mess. Like, how did we get here? That's what I'm getting. How did we get here? Now I feel this rush. I just got a rush of sadness. Like, that makes me want to cry. Maybe you're thinking a lot about the past, or you're thinking a lot about something you have ties to. And maybe you're just asking yourself that, like, how did I get here? How did I get here? Like, maybe you're not with this person. Maybe it's, you know, an ex. Maybe it's somebody you had a one-night stand with. Maybe it's someone you have a child with. Maybe it's someone you want to have children with. Maybe it's something that you have created something amazing with, or maybe that this was amazing, or in the bed it was messy and amazing, and the energy there was amazing, and it was everything, and because of that you feel tied to this person, like, and now you're not with them, and you're like, how did I get here? But you're reliving that. You're reliving that over and over and over in your mind. But there's this energy of like, yeah, there's two people. There's two people, or the situation involves two, and they're very much the same, but they're very different. You'll know how this applies to you, okay? I'm getting, and you'll know how this applies for you, Leo, but I'm getting one situation is like, they are latched onto you, okay? Like, they are like holding on to you, okay? And then the other situation, you're holding on to the other person, okay? Situation thing. I'm definitely getting this is like a person situation, but that's always how I see it. For the most part, that's the way that the stories are shown to me. Okay, so I'm seeing, you know, one person is like holding on and to a person, and that person that they're holding on to is keeping somebody else close. Okay, and they may just be presenting the person who's keeping somebody close and the other person's latching onto them. They could just be sitting there in this energy of like, I don't care. Or they don't seem fazed by it. They don't seem like it's happening. I'm feeling like all of this stuff is going on under the surface, but let me tell you something, Leo. Either you or the person you're dealing with, or one of the people, the two that you're dealing with, or however this works, it's mutual. They know. And it's like they just want you to say it. Like, just say it. But it's like you can't. Because you've something's in the way, or there's something where you've made a decision, or maybe a commitment. You've made a commitment to something else, and you're like going down, you're on that road. I'm just saying, this one person feels inside like, please, please. Like, they almost know that like you're not 100% in it, and the inside they're just like, please, please. Oh my God, I'm doing everything. Like, I'm doing everything, just hoping that it goes in this direction that they want, but they can feel and know that inside, or that there's something that you just won't let go of, or like this person's always going to be there or a part of your life, or for right now, that there's just this energy of like, I don't like this. I don't like the way this feels. There's this energy of just too, like, it's almost like, when someone likes that they're like playing both sides almost, like they know that if they play their cards this way, that they can control how one person feels, and they actually do that on purpose because they like to get the reaction from the other person, to know that the other person is like obsessed with them or latching onto them, or they like to know that like this person is clinging on to them. And for some reason they need that. And I'm feeling like they need it because this other person, they don't know, and they need to know. So it's their way of kind of manipulating the situation for themselves to know that this person is like it's, I want to say obsessed. Like, they'll do anything, and I want to say Leo knows that they will do anything to keep what they have moving forward. And he or she knows how to manipulate the situation to play. They're very powerful. They know how to manipulate the situation for it to play out how they want it to. Also, they know how to do what they need to do to make them get what they need to feel from the other person. And I feel like they're so in that kind of a dynamic, because both people know there's this person. We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to do this. But oh my God, there's just like this desperation. I'm feeling like this desperation, or like somebody's trying really hard to be something, or somebody's trying really hard to, because they're almost anxious and scared that like it's not enough. But the Leo, or the person the Leo is dealing with, is literally just like a king sitting on their throne. Like, look at this shit. I got this bitch over here doing everything. And she's going to do everything. Because I know that if I just mention this, or if I just do this or something, they're going to pick up on it, and they're going to come in and do it. And it's like Leo or the person Leo's dealing with knows that if they do that, that's what's going to happen. So right now, it's like almost like they're manipulating to just see, like, what happens if I do this? What happens if I add a little salt? What happens if I add a little pepper? It's almost like they don't even realize, or they do realize, they're seeing what they do can create around what they do can create. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. And I'm getting that Leo, or the person that Leo's dealing with, wants the person to feel jealous, wants the person to feel less than, wants the person to feel like they'll never add up, wants the person to feel like, like there's this energy of like, but it's all like, it's like all on the table, but it's also not. Like, it's obvious, but it's not talked about. It's clear what's happening, but we're not talking about it. And Leo is literally just sitting there like, I'm just going to let this all unfold how it unfolds. But Leo ain't letting go. Or Leo is struggling with letting go. Or Leo is struggling with letting go and they're not showing it. They're not talking about it. They're not expressing it. But they are so, like, cloaking, okay, how they really feel. And it's really hard. I'm feeling like this is really hard. I'm feeling really sad. I'm feeling really unsure. I'm feeling really confused. I'm feeling, there's a lot of looking back. There's a lot of memories. There's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of wondering, daydreaming. You could actually be having dreams of this person, which just makes you feel like, you know, it's a sign that you're supposed to be with them, or you're looking for a sign, or you're seeing all the signs, or no matter where you go, everything is pointing towards like, this is how it's supposed to be. And whoever this other person is, you just see them, Leo, or the person that Leo is dealing with, as like, they are just so strong. And they're strong because they're exposed. You admire that they're exposed. You admire that they're vulnerable. You admire that they wear their heart on their sleeve. You admire that they are okay with who they are. They're confident being who they are. You're seeing maybe a side of them that you've never seen before. All of a sudden, there's this exposure to them that you're just like, now it's reigniting, or all these feelings are coming up that you thought that you didn't have anymore, or you thought you had control over them or something, that, and this person is just like, here I am woman, hear me roar, I am in my power, and just so okay with the fact that she could be so hurt. And you seeing this about them is just like, you admire them. Like, they're just the strongest person to you. And now, like, I'm just getting like, now I'm feeling like there's this one last time, just one more time, just one last time. Like, I just want to experience that one more time. I just want to hold their hand one more time. I just want to kiss them one more time. I just want to have that moment with them one more time. I just want to, I just got the chills. Like, I just want everything with them one more time. Or maybe in your dreams, you're dreaming of you know, how things were. There's definitely like this nostalgia feeling of like looking back. You're either needing to be strong because of how heavy this feels, or you're looking at the other person about how strong they are, or you never really saw how strong they were, and now you see like they are so strong, oh my gosh. And you want like, you want to just take control and just, like, you want to take this person. There's so much emotion. There's so much emotion. It's like, if you, it's this kind of a feeling, like if you had to go be on a stranded island, you know, who's the person that comes to mind that you would want to take with you when you go there? And that person that popped in your head is this person for them. And this is taking a lot of strength for Leo, or the person that Leo is dealing with, or there's a situation going on right now that just feels so heavy, and like everybody involved needs strength, because it's like everybody knows what's really going on, but nobody's talking about it. It's just like everyone's just feeling into it and knowing like but there's no conversations about it. And I'm just feeling right now that like somebody in the dynamic or like everybody knows and nobody's talking about it, and someone is doing everything in their power to kind of like get it to be like keep the attention on them so that they're distracted. But knowing that like it doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter. Like this person is going to be there forever, in their head, in their life, in their dreams. They are always going to wonder, they're always going to look at this person like this is their person. This is just their person. This is like the one that got away. This is, and everybody knows it. Oh my gosh. They want to spend the rest of their lives with this person. And they could end up spending the rest of their lives with this person, or they could spend the rest of their lives wanting to spend the rest of their life with this person. Either way, this person isn't going anywhere, whether they're physically with you or they're not, but they're always going to be here. They're always going to be here. They're always going to be the breath you breathe. They're going to be behind every kiss you have, every touch you feel, everything that sparks feeling in you is somehow attached to this person. Oh, and let me tell you, Leo, I just know how this feels. I know how this feels because I have a heart and a love like Leo. I feel like a Leo, Virgo, because it's my moon. I mean, right? That's our expression. That's everything going on inside. So I can relate so much. I know what it's like to feel this way. My heart just hurts. It feels like you just need a lot of strength. Everybody needs a lot of strength. Everybody needs a lot of strength. There could have something to do with marriage here, getting married, getting into a commitment. You know, marriage doesn't necessarily have to be this light. Marriage doesn't necessarily have to be like a marriage as in like walking down the aisle. It could be a marriage of getting into some sort of a legal commitment or some sort of contract together or some kind of something. And it's like each time you do something, you're just like, oh, it's one more step in the wrong direction. And I hope this resonates with someone. I hope it makes sense. Leo, I love you, and I hope that you're okay and you get through this. You will. You're a Leo. You're strong. You're strong. However it is you're looking at this person and all the feelings that they bring up in you or that you admire them for is also within you. Maybe there's something about like you seeing in them yourself, or you're not recognizing that like everything about them that you feel like you are, it is within you too. You know, like the things you love about somebody are sometimes things that you aren't recognizing in yourself or that are asleep within yourself. Or maybe this person is waking things up in you that like, oh my gosh, you're like, oh, I can do that too. Or I forgot about that. Or they're just bringing a lot of things up in you that you're just like, it might change your life forever. I don't know. You will know. But I do know that I love you, and I will see you next week. And I just, Leo, I hope this helped, and I'll see you guys next week. Thank you.